Alright, so today's video is about gratitude. It's about gratitude. So basically, you always have something to be grateful for. You always have to be grateful for things that happen to you. Alright, because gratitude is literally the number one thing that will make you happy. Like, if you ask how some people nowadays, like, they can be so rich, but they don't spend a lot. And that's because they have gratitude for the things that they already have, so they don't need other things. Two very good examples of this feature is Hamza. Obviously, the dude's in the bathroom and he shops in some places. Shops in some places. He shops in a place where, like, it's a cheap kind of stuff, right? Like, in one of his videos, he said that, and he mostly wears bathrobes, the same kind of stuff, and like, you don't see him wearing Rolexes. And when I watched a video from him once, it said that he didn't have a car, right? And this dude's making a lot of money, right? And so it's just so crazy how gratitude can really change your life, right? And the other one, Khabib Nurmagomedov, is he's, like, he's the world champion. He was the world champion. He's like in one of the peaks of the GOAT. He has a business. He has his own um organizations for fighting, Eagle FC, right? And he's just like so successful, this and that. And he drives a Toyota, right? And it's just so crazy how we're so attached to these materialistic kind of things that it's crazy for us to see others who are not attached to it, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's so normalized that when somebody doesn't do it, that's when it's weird. And so we should start normalizing gratitude. And it's gonna be hard for some people, like, it's gonna be hard. But if you're watching this video, then most likely you really want to change your life. You have a passion to change your life because you want to learn right now, right? And so to take from this video is practice some gratitude at least every single day. Grab a piece of paper, open notes on your phone. It takes like 2 to 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. At least one thing you're grateful for. And then as days pass, progressively overload. You did one time, all right? You did something that you're grateful for one day, and then next week probably you do 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it may be. Anything that you have, be grateful for it. I'm grateful for this water. Write it down on your notebook. I'm grateful for this camera because it's recording this video right now. I'm grateful for the roof over my head, for my parents providing for me. I'm grateful for my job because it gives me money to save up and use money to invest into back to here. You always have something to be grateful for, even in the negative situations. A good one from this is, you can listen to it. It's just called Good Jocko, right? And Jocko, he posted it. It's called Jocko Podcast, like I said. That's it. Every time there's something wrong, dust yourself off, recalibrate, reload, and re-engage, right? Because when something is going wrong, just remember, like, are you still breathing? And if the answer is yes, that means it's good because you still have fight left in you. You should really listen to that. It's really, really powerful. It's like, I think it's one of his, I think it is his most famous video posted. it's very good because it teaches you how to be grateful for the negative things. Like he says in there, like, you want to be like didn't get the new high speed gear we wanted. Good, right? We didn't complete a mission. Good, gives us more time to be better. Oh, mission got canceled. Good, we can work on another one. He just says that everything that happens always has a good side to it. It always does, no matter what. Like, let's say one of your family members passed away. Like, I hope that doesn't happen to you, but let's just say it will make you mentally stronger. Mentally stronger. It will mature you in a way where nothing else will mature you. Because you can win 65,000 jiu-jitsu battles, 9,000 MMA fights, you make $100 million. But if you've never lost a family member, and thank God I haven't, then you have not felt the pain of a pain that is so hard. But you can always be grateful for things. And so back then, you know, one of my family members, they try to commit suicide, and we were talking about it before. Back then, our family, we look back at it, we were like saying, dang, it's crazy. Like, we were talking about like how it really changed our father, because our father back then, like our dad back then, you know, he was really like emotionally abusive and physically kind of abusive, you know. Like, there was this one time, like, don't sue my dad, bro, because he's a changed man. You can't sue someone for something they did back then, right? You know, like, he's a changed man. He ain't what he is no more. But this one time I messed with a girl's hair, right? I put a RC car in her hair. It got stuck in her hair, and then, you know, I got in big trouble. So what he did was he whipped me. Like, imagine just my body, like, from head to toe. He whipped me, and he just lashed out on me, bro. And, you know, he would mentally abuse us, call us a lot of names that were pathetic, were nothing, this and that. And I don't blame him, because if you come home from work and you're really stressed out and tired, and your boss is a son of the devil, you know, like, bruh, you just can't handle it. And then he took it out on us kids. But once, you know, like, he got that side of mental health and suicide and the effects of what he was truly doing to us, it gave him a wake-up call. He's changed towards how he saw us. He saw us as, you know, his world. He showed us that if one of us were to lose, his life would be so bad. And so then he started to be nicer to us, this and that. And, you know, we're grateful for that. Like, it also brought our family closer together. Back then, we weren't like as close. Like, we couldn't speak upon our mental health and talk to them about like how we're feeling, this and that. We could just call it gay. But back then, when I was suicidal and I had anxiety, I was able to open up because my sister opened up, you know. And whenever one of us has a problem, we always open up because we're closer now because of that one situation. I'm not saying that what happened was good, but what I'm saying is that everything bad that's happening to you, especially good, you know, everything that happens to you, there's always a good thing that will come off of it. I promise you that. I promise you that one thing. Everything. You know, your sewer's clogged. You know, one thing you got out of that is you improve your social skills. You talk to a plumber, you know. There's always going to be good in the bad. So there's always something to be grateful for. So practice gratitude every day, you know. Live the minimalist life. and get hella rich, you know? That's a new meta. Making a lot of money, not showing it off, being a minimalist, but then having that financial freedom to not work, you know? Don't spend your money on Lamborghinis, getting a new car, this and that. Do it for financial freedom, right? Would you rather live your entire life, you know, not having to work and you have $10 million in the bank, you know, or spend $10 million on a Lamborghini? It's your choice, you know. But yeah, that's enough for me. See you. Have a good rest of your day.